Hey, what's up everyone? I hope you all are doing absolutely fine. This is Rudraditya and in this video I'm going to do yes, you're watching this right now, the speed test comparison between the OnePlus 11 and the OnePlus 11R. Well, currently I don't have the 11R with me in the studio, but I pre-ordered the 11R, so I will get that on the first day, which is 28 Feb. So definitely once I will get the 11R, I will make more videos like the unboxing, camera comparison, review. So stay tuned for that. You can subscribe the channel. But here I got the chance to test the OnePlus 11R thanks to the OnePlus exclusive showroom of my city. So I asked them and they gave me the permission, but there was one catch that I have to shoot the whole thing into their showroom. So I went there and yeah, the overall process was very smooth. So huge shout out to them. So if you're planning to buy a new OnePlus phone, then definitely visit there for the best shopping experience, because the salesperson, manager and everyone is very humble and kind, and also the salesperson is very knowledgeable. So if you have any doubt, he will clear that doubt for you for sure. Well, that's enough talk guys. All the details of their showroom is given in the description box. Now let's jump to the speed test between the OnePlus 11 and the 11R. Without wasting any time, start this video. Well, starting first with the Geekbench result, then I ran the Geekbench 6 test on both the phones, and surprisingly in single test score, the OnePlus 11R outperformed the OnePlus 11. In multi-core, of course, OnePlus 11 was ahead, but not by a huge margin. So on paper, there was not much difference, and this is very surprising to me, because in OnePlus 11R, you will get the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, whereas in OnePlus 11, you will get the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, the latest, and there is a difference between the 8 Plus Gen 1 and 8 Gen 2. So definitely, according to that, the scoring difference was not much on the papers at least. But now let's move ahead to the speed test. Well, this speed test is divided into 3 parts. First part is going to be the boot up test, where I will restart the phone to check that which phone boot ups faster, and the second round is of course going to be the traditional app opening, and then the third round will be the RAM management test. Both phones have RAM Vita and something like that, a term which OnePlus used a lot in their launch event. So we will also see that how good the RAM management is. So now without wasting any time, this time let's start this speed test for real. Alright, so on the right hand side I have the OnePlus 11 and on the left hand side I have the 11R. Well, from the rear, both these phones looks exactly the same, but you can definitely differentiate by the Hasselblad branding, which is available in the 11 but not in the 11R. But now let's start the first round, which is the boot up test. So we are going to restart both the phones to see that which phone is going to boot up faster. And 1 2 3, here we go. Oops, I'm really sorry. We will add those 2 extra seconds which I missed in the 11R. So please cooperate with me guys. I was in the showroom, I was not in the comfort zone, I was not in my studio, so this type of small things happens. So I just can't reshoot the whole thing because I was in a bit hurry. As I already said, there was too much crowd as well. But yeah, definitely we are going to add those 2 seconds. We are going to give those 2 seconds to the 11R, so it is not going to be unfair. But you know what, just look at that. I mean, of course, wow, 11R is just way faster than the OnePlus 11. I mean, it's crazy fast. Look at that, how slow the OnePlus 11 is in front of the 11R. Oh my goodness, there is a huge difference, and definitely the first round goes to the OnePlus 11R. So now OnePlus 11 has to win both of the rounds in order to win this battle. Anyway, let's start the second round with the phone application. But in phone, both phones are blazing fast. In gallery, OnePlus 11R was slightly faster. In Play Store, see, I can't sign in any email ID in the 11R because it's their demo unit, but it is not going to affect the performance, and I hope you guys will get the idea like how fast both the phones are, and that is my main purpose. See, 11R is doing actually a very fine job. It is definitely snappy, very snappy. Here I can say it's a draw because 11R didn't load any content, whereas 11 loaded the content. Here I guess both phones are going to open the whole thing, and 11R was slightly faster again, as you can see. Now let's see Netflix, and this time the animations are same, but this time OnePlus 11 is finally faster, so that's a surprise. First in boot up, and now here you can see. Alright, so the animation were faster in the 11R, but the contents loaded first in the OnePlus 11. Let's see Flipkart, and okay, so 11R was again a bit faster in loading the content. ClickBuzz, I mean, it's a draw. It's very close. I can't say that which one is more faster. Now let's see Call of Duty. Okay, so that's the interesting one. Let's see, I hope here OnePlus 11 will beat the 11R, because it has a powerful processor as compared to OnePlus 11. I hope that Google, oh no, sign in came in, but anyway, it doesn't matter. The processing will happen in the background, as you can see, so it doesn't affect you know the process. And as you can see 11R is just faster, and I mean, I don't know how the 11R is faster than the OnePlus 11 in so many app opening tests. I mean, definitely the second round also goes to the OnePlus 11R. Oops, my pardon. Let's open the calculator app once again in both the phones, and wow, just look at that. Let me calculate something for you guys. If you like this, then do subscribe the channel. I hope you guys like this number. What say? Anyway, let's see calendar, and yeah, that's a draw. But overall 11R is faster in the second round, and that's it. 11R won this speed test comparison. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, I don't have any words, but let's see if it is going to be the clean sweep or what. We are into the third test now, the RAM management test. Alright, so let's just start with the settings app, and here we go. Alright, that's a good start by both the phones, no doubt about that. Let's see phone application, and yeah, it's a draw. Both phones have done a good job. Both the phones are, oh no, 11 just reloaded the content, whereas 11R is spot on. Well, here I mean 11R has nothing to load, so good job OnePlus 11. Let's see Chrome, and okay, again 11 reloaded. I mean, what's up with the OnePlus 11R? Is it what OnePlus did with 11R? Okay, this time 11 was better, no doubt about that. And let's see YouTube music again. I don't think that 11R has anything to load, but still 11 is better overall, as you can see. So I mean, but still, I mean, 11R performed really well, and I am so surprised. Disney Plus Hotstar, see, the content were loaded faster in the 11R. Now Netflix, and this time 11 is ahead. So this time in the third round, it's like 50-50. Both phones have done a good job so far. Sometimes 11 were faster, sometimes 11R were faster, and okay, 11 done a better job in terms of reloading the content. Let's see Flipkart, and again Flipkart is again faster in 11 as compared to 11R, but in reloading the content, the app opening was almost spontaneous in both the phones, and there's just a milliseconds of difference. But let's see this. Okay, nice cool same animations. Alright, but now 11R is again ahead, as you can see. Oh my god, even in the RAM management 11R is ahead. What's going on? And you can see 11R has a punch hole in the center, whereas 11 has the punch hole in the left corner. That's also one difference from the front look, but look at that, 11R is just better. Wow, see. Alright, now it's time to open KineMaster, and I am going to do a video rendering to check the GPU performance of both the phones. We already tested the CPU, now it's time to check the GPU. So I have a 1.2 GB file in both the phones. I mean, both are basically the same files. So I am going to render both at 1080p 30 fps with maximum bitrate, which is 29.77 Mbps, as you can see. So now I'm going to save the video to see the difference, and here I have high expectations from the OnePlus 11, because Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 is definitely better than the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1. So in terms of video rendering, definitely OnePlus 11 should win. So let's wait for it. Let's see. And you know what, I'm going to fast forward this, and I can straight away see that OnePlus 11R is ahead for some reason. I mean, I really don't know like what's happening, what OnePlus did with OnePlus 11R. Yeah, I know that OnePlus gives a lot of priority to the Indian customers, and they made OnePlus 11R only India exclusive. Of course, OnePlus Ace 2 was there in China, so here it came with a different name. But I mean, still look at that. Even in the video rendering test, OnePlus 11R is better so far, and I guess it is going to win this round. I've just ramp up the speed a little bit to show you the result quickly. And yes, OnePlus 11R, oh my god, I have no words for it. I mean, it is just beating in every single round. I mean, 11R is beating OnePlus 11 in every single round, even in rendering test as well. This is ridiculous. Well, anyway, now let's do the speed test, Wi-Fi speed test. So I have connected both the phones on the same Wi-Fi, and now I'm going to open this speed test application, and now here we go. So OnePlus 11 has Wi-Fi 7 and OnePlus 11R has Wi-Fi 6. So I hope that in this round at least OnePlus 11 will do a better job in the Wi-Fi speed test. But you know what? You will feel shocked after looking at the results. Just look at these numbers. OnePlus 11R is faster in terms of Wi-Fi as well. Okay, so now it's conclusion time. Definitely OnePlus 11R impressed me and surprised me, because you know, in the GPU rendering test it was better than the OnePlus 11. I mean, I really don't know like how. And even in the CPU test you saw that in single core OnePlus 11R outperformed the OnePlus 11, and even in app opening and RAM management there was not much of difference. In fact, in some apps the 11R were faster, but in some apps 11 were faster. And as I already said that there are more, you know, apps installed in the OnePlus 11, whereas in 11R I just installed those 14 apps, the 14 apps which I opened into that, you know, speed test comparison. So that is one difference, but still that is not a huge difference, because in 11 also I just have 37 apps. So that would not make a huge difference in app opening and closing. So definitely 11R done a very fantastic job. And in terms of performance in day-to-day usage, normal people are not going to, you know, notice any difference. But now I'm very curious to check the camera of 11 versus the 11R, and you know, in showroom doing camera comparison is not ideal, so that's why I went with the speed test comparison. But yeah, definitely if you are from Patna, you should visit that store, especially if you are planning to buy a OnePlus phone. Then it's better to visit the showroom, because in multi-brands, what you know, like most of the users end up buying different phones because they brainwash you. Like maybe you wanted a Vivo phone and you go there, ask them about Vivo phone, and then they brainwashed you and you end up with a Samsung phone. So that happens. So if you have exclusive showrooms nearby you, it's always better to go there. I will drop all the details and the contact information and you know, the address of this shop in the description box. So if you are looking to pre-book the OnePlus 11R, or if you are interested in any other models of OnePlus phones, definitely visit that store. Thank you for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care, never settle.